Okay, here's integrated 3 is problem 6-69. And it says the cockpits for certain fighter jets were designed for men between 5'8" and 6'3". In 2007, it was determined that the average height of a woman was 63.8 inches with a standard deviation of 3.8. What percent of women were not within the optimal height range for fitting in the cockpit of the fighter jet? Make assumptions as needed. So what I did is I just took my numbers. So it said men were between 5'8" and 6'3". And since they gave me the women's heights in inches, I converted these to inches. Okay, and then when it said the average height of women, I knew that they're talking about the mean. And especially since they dropped the standard deviation word, that made me know those are the clues that I'm going to have a normal distribution. So if you hear something about mean and standard deviation, and they start asking you about percentiles or percentages, you need a normal distribution. I'll write that here. Normal distribution. That's what you need. So we're going to go to Desmos and we're going to get a normal distribution. So let me see if I can share this correctly. Okay, so I'm in Desmos now. And so what I've done here is it's already showing the normal distribution. The way I got that is I went over to functions and I went down to distributions and I hit normal distribution and it asked me, see how it says mean, comma, standard deviation. I typed in, it had a blank spot for the mean and the standard deviation. Those are the numbers they gave us in the book. And then I clicked the check mark for cumulative probability. And that's where I put my range in. And you'll see that what it has done is, oh, and there was a zoom fit. I hit zoom fit so I could see it better. What this has done, the 68 to 75, is see right here, that 68 and that 75. It's shading in the area under the curve between 68 and 75. That's telling me what percent of the group of women, because these numbers are from the women. It's telling me what percent falls in the range from 68 to 75, and that's about 0.13 is 13%. So let me switch back. Let's see, how can I do this? Stop share. Let me switch back. So we got the 13% from Desmos. And then it says what percentage of women are not within the range. So I went 100% minus 13%, that's 87%. And so that's how you do these problems. You have to use Desmos.